So hello everybody, my name is Blennz Fire and welcome to a one-off video where I'm going to be reacting to a Backrooms video. This one looked interesting because it's called Backrooms SCP Found Footage. And as you know, SCP is one of my favorite games of all time, SCP Containment Breach at least. Because it's basically my best series on my channel. And this is Backroom SCP. Before I start watching this, remember, this is gonna be a one-off. I'm probably not gonna do another Backrooms reaction. But this guy's by the person who made this is called SCP Armed Research Facility. Let me check out his channel. Yeah, this guy makes, oh my god, this guy seems to make like a lot of SCP stuff. It looks really cool. I'm definitely gonna like this because I know I'm gonna like this video. But yeah, check this out. This is gonna be linked in the description. His channel's gonna be linked in the description. Yeah, this is Backrooms SCP Found Footage. Let's start this video. So what I'm guessing here is that he's recorded something in like real life, because those, like, I also love how he has the camera down, because that's just like, if people were actually like walking around with the camera, they wouldn't like have it up like that. They would have it down to their feet, because that's just how people use cameras and walk with cameras. If this is a 3D animation, then he did really good. But I don't think this is 3D animation. No, this looks way too good to be a 3D animation. Wait a minute. Also, I didn't add this music. This is actually in the video. But is this the car that crashed in the Backrooms Found Footage 2 by Kane Pixel? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I love how he's like having the camera downwards, because that's how people would do it. Oh, it's the pitfalls. There's a little bit of a hole up there. I don't know what that's meant to be. Or is that a... Yeah, that is a hole. Look up, look up. You're not gonna look up? Oh, good. It just leads up to another level, or like to another level. Yeah. Is this frame rate part of my YouTube, or is that just? Yeah, that frame rate drop just happened. Maybe that's the internet in the backrooms going bad. Yeah, jump down, jump down. I really love like the fingerprints that are like shown when he has it on like the little lights. I think that looks cool. Is that wall glitching, or is that... No, okay. That's just a part of the VHS vibe, for the VHS. This makes walls sometimes glitch. This feels like really real with the movement. I don't know, this is very realistic movement, I would say. I don't like how he's moving so slowly. Oh, those footprint sounds. What the? Is that a lamp? I think that might be a lamp. That's a weird looking lamp. Well, maybe it doesn't. Wait, is that a lamp? Yeah, it is a lamp, right? Yeah, it is. It is a lamp. I don't know why I said it looked weird. It doesn't look that weird. I mean, it is stuck in the wall. Like, it's no-clipped through, but not actually no-clipped all the way through. Yeah, that is a lamp, I think. Yeah, it is. Wait a minute, so can houses just no-clip into the backrooms? That's... I just imagine, like, just the families like sleeping in there. They just like fall into the back rooms. They don't even notice. They go outside. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a wonderful day. Walk outside. They're just like in the back rooms. That has to be someone has to do some sort of skit like that. That's a very funny idea. Kitchen. So is someone living in here? I would definitely like. If I came across this in the back rooms, I would just sit down. I would just set down base here. I would sleep here for the rest of the time. It just feels like the nicest place. 682. Zooming in, right? Yep. Wait, is the ceiling now lower down? You're in a death trap, my guy. He's happened to no clip right there. I mean, congrats on his survival. I don't know. That didn't feel like it had anything to really do with SCP. I need to see if there's any other ones that maybe has more to do with SCP. So we're gonna watch another one. This one is called Backrooms SCP Outpost. I don't know if this one has maybe a little bit more to do with SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect Facility thingamajig. Because I've always thought SCP as being, or like Backrooms as being some sort of SCP. It feels like that. I've always thought that. An SCP inside like its own world, like an SCP that gets like its own world because of how big the ID is. I just had the best idea, like, or more so like a terrifying idea, or more so like, I don't know what to say the idea, but a good place to contain SCPs is inside the back rooms, I would say, because if they break out, they can't really like make mass destruction. Just give 682 just give 682 the back rooms. Just let him be there. He won't do any harm to you. He can break the walls, live inside that place. Nothing's gonna happen to him. Or nothing's gonna happen to us. He might die, which is gonna be good. You hear a lot of construction, I guess. I don't know what they're building. Oh, this is going to like into the Kane Pixel vibe. Of like showing you screenshots of the building. He had a door. What are they building? They seem to be building like this is just a theory, but I think a theory, a game. I think they're trying to build like or like they're building like a small little like place that you can just sit and like look at cameras around the back rooms. Is there something behind that door? Is SCP-173 or 682 behind that door? I would probably not have anything. Just a single locked door. Oh, that's it. That was... I'm gonna watch 2 more. Yeah, I'm becoming addicted to this. This is quite... If you're watching this SCP Armed Research Facility, this is good. I like this. I'm getting quite addicted to these. But... there are 2 more. This one is only 25 seconds, which is quite weird. Let me read a little bit here. Okay, so it said on 1991. This guy needs way more recognition. So they're building it, I guess, another outpost. Oh, that's what they were. Yeah, of course. That's what they were building before. They were building an outpost. That's why it's called an outpost. That's why the video is called Outpost. And yeah, they're building another outpost, it seems. That was very short. Oh my god, you should not make these. I'm getting addicted to these. I'm actually becoming addicted. 2 more. It feels like I'm talking about like, just 2 more candy. I just want 2 more candies. Like, I'm becoming addicted. But it's 2 more. This one is called Peace Ptolemy Caldius 48. Yeah, okay. .tar. Does anyone even use .tar? I've never even heard that, like the .tar. So like, what is that? Is that meant to be like a tennis ball? Football? I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. Oh, someone it seems like a parking lot. What are we looking at? It's like a what is this? Is it like a map of the backrooms? But that would be impossible because the backrooms doesn't have a map. Or is that like an eye? Wait, what are we looking at? Is that meant to be an eye? Looks like an eye. There's an exit, seems, over there. I don't know why I decided to pick that out of everything. This one is very, like, SCP. Finally, we get to see something with SCP. Yes! Gonna put that in the thumbnail now. So really, this one feels like a... That one felt like a really, like, broken tape. Okay, so this is the last one. This is the last one, I promise. This one is called Magnetic Gateway Conversation.
On June of 1987, the SCP Foundation successfully powered...
Is that SCP-079?
...their magnetic distorter. After the success of the MD, the Foundation began development on the magnetic gateway conversion.
Let me try to do that voice. Welcome to the SCP Containment Breach Facility. Wait, Containment Breach Facility? I'm gonna add subtitles here so if you guys can't understand it, you guys can now understand it.
The MGC are not to be told. The magnetic gateway conversion will initially start
conversion,
today,
not conversation. It was conversion. Okay.
In 94, April 21.
Wait, the backrooms or like the SCP Foundation has existed since 1994. Is this meant to be SCP-001?
The
what number
Foundation partnered with the United States government in 1934 of September. The United States government is now funding this project more than any other project.
Oh. I mean, makes sense if they would support this one project of the backrooms because they get a infinite, like, warehouse, even though it's not worth it, because they will die because of this SCP or the backrooms is a very dangerous place and you should not mess with it. They were building a lot, it seems. This is... You ain't got a... You ain't got a wristwatch or whatever it's called. You ain't got a watch, a wristwatch or whatever. So you can't really see what it says. Fortune. Is the portal thing jig just gonna activate, right? You're gonna see the inside of the back. MGC. Ignition fire. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, they're opening the door. I'm gonna have to add a flashing lights warning. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to add a flashing lights warning there. And then they opened a portal to the back rooms. Isn't the floor usually yellow? Or am I not thinking right? Maybe it's the lights that are yellow, which generate
Disciple 4, you're cleared for data transmission. 9-0/7 aerial electrician, index 7-9er Juliet Bravo. Initiate handshake, over. We confirm your key index, Oxide. Sending it. Bring. Standing by for gatekeeper authorization, over. Disciple 4,
And then I like how even today
what are they saying? Yeah, take out that gas mask so we can actually hear what they're saying.
If you remember the bionic man and the bionic woman, amazing things will happen.
What is he saying?
Standing by for gatekeeper authorization, over. Disciple 4, credentials of unauthorized liability. Maintain your posture. We're sending Butcher 3 to inventory and escort the convoy through the hall.
Coming?
Standing by, Oxide, over. Disciple 4, you're cleared for data transmission.
Yeah. So I'm guessing this is the first one in the storyline. This is the first.
We confirm your key index, Oxide. Sending it. Break. Standing by for gatekeeper authorization, over.
This is good. And then they're making, yeah, they made a line, I guess. Why? Who knows? Jesus Christ. That was very interesting. Like, that was actually, like, that was good. I actually really enjoyed that. It was a weird, like, well, weird, I wouldn't say weird, but it was an interesting blend, I guess, of Backrooms and SCP, because it didn't actually use just entirely just talking about SCP and that's it. There was one time where they showed the logo, and I actually liked that, because in normal tapes, like in actual VHS tapes, they wouldn't just be like, okay, are we bringing in SCP-173? But just an example for this guy. I understand that if he doesn't want to do this, it's completely understandable. It's just a small idea. It's just a small idea. And a containment breach where every single SCP comes loose and they, or not every single SCP, but most like a lot of SCPs, and they come into the back rooms. Or that's where they found it, and like some SCP. I think that could be cool. That's just a small idea. But yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to this channel. From a video where I was just thinking about watching one video, I've now watched 5. So yeah, he's gonna be linked in the description. Recommend subscribing to him. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.